here's a shameless plug. If you are watching this video on YouTube, we've got a huge favor to ask. Go ahead, click subscribe below. That's going to help our channel get to 1,000 subscribers. We are almost there to get monetized, and we're almost ready to support this conservative-owned small business to get the message out. If you're on the channel, you can see every day we've got clips of Republican politicians, the right kind of Republican politicians. We're not interested in establishment rhinos. We've got some real America First patriots in Congress, and we've got clips of them demolishing the Biden regime every single day. You can also check out the channel for commentary and analysis, just like this video, and we even do a weekly podcast, Freedom from the Press, on YouTube. Like I said, shameless plug here at the start of the video, but do us a huge favor if you're watching this video, subscribe on YouTube. That's going to help us get to 1,000 subscribers and then monetize the channel. I'm going to thank you in advance for your subscription, but take a look at this insane story breaking about the J6 committee that for years went after Donald Trump in these sham hearings. They only presented one side of evidence. Donald Trump and his entire defense team never had a chance to speak out. It was simply a movie production held in Congress to sway public opinions and shape a narrative. That narrative about J6 is collapsing in real time right now. The latest here is that there is evidence that the J6 committee, shocker here, withheld key evidence and perhaps even deleted evidence. The only reason these impeachment hearings and the sham J6 committee happened is because they presented a tiny, tiny fraction of video evidence, testimony that helped them create a narrative around the events that day. Had you looked at the whole picture, and many of us have for a long time now, you would see that it is utter fraud what is taking place. They want to intimidate you from supporting a president. You need to get in line with the regime, otherwise you could be next. That is all this is. Here's Kash Patel, former Trump advisor, talking about the need now to subpoena some of these former members. Liz Cheney, for example, she's not in Congress anymore. She is just a citizen. We need to look at her phone records. We need to look at her email, and we need to look exactly at just how she coordinated some of these narratives. Who was she talking to? What was she saying? How is she planning to present evidence or withhold evidence? Truly insane stuff here. We do not live in a free republic anymore. I hate to say it. That is just where we are. Take a look at this.
I want to get your take on what happened in terms of the January 6th committee, Kash, because you've written an op-ed on this, and it appears that Liz Cheney and the committee, the January 6th committee, edited out some important key information to tell us about that day.
You're absolutely right. And it's a tragedy for American because they've been deprived of the truth. Just like the FBI and the DNC and Russiagate, who lied and withheld information of innocence to a federal judge to unlawfully surveil Donald Trump, Liz Cheney and Cassidy Hutchinson have been caught doing the same thing. We have been testifying for 3 years now, including on your show, Grand Juries and elsewhere, that Donald Trump ordered 10,000+ National Guardsmen and women days before January 6th. And the one transcript from Tony Ornato, a career Secret Service officer who testified 2 years ago corroborating all of that information to be true, was wormholed by Liz Cheney. It turns out that the lies Cassidy Hutchinson and she produced are the Steele dossier of January 6th, and they used the same modus operandi to deprive the American people of the truth. There needs to be some serious congressional action. Liz Cheney isn't in Congress anymore. Somebody should be subpoenaing her tomorrow to ask her what other information of innocence she withheld, because this was singularly the insurrection exoneration of Donald Trump, and Liz Cheney put it in her nuclear football and tried to bury it.
But where is the information now? Did she destroy documents?
That's the critical question that I hope Congress is answering, because I don't have access to that. So we now know she withheld information of evidence. We are hearing from Chairman Loudermilk's committee that certain things were destroyed. We need to have a full-on forensic examination of cell phones, computers, and laptops, private and government and otherwise, of every staffer and every congressman and woman on that committee to get that answer. Otherwise, we're never going to know the full truth. What else did they withhold? They told us that Bowser and Pelosi actually wanted security. That was another lie that we disproved yet again with this critical testimony. They're the ones that rejected it, and Cheney knew about the rejection and still tried to campaign on a disinformation projection for Donald Trump about he was somehow committing insurrection. So you're right, Maria. We need all of those documents, and I hope Congress subpoenas them immediately.